There is a strange rule in the prison that whenever someone dies, the warden will cauterize the center of his feet with a flame until he is sure that the body is completely dead, and then he will wrap a shroud around it and throw it outside at noon. However, all of this is watched by the prisoner next door, and when the guards have left, he can't wait to climb out. He pulled the old man's body back to his room and cut off his own hair, then pasted it onto the old man's face to disguise himself as sleeping. And after setting everything up, he hurriedly crawled back next door and dug out the old man's buried treasure map in the wall again, and sewed himself into the shroud smoothly before the prison guards came back. And the next thing you can do is just hope to God. But fortunately, the prison guards did not suspect. But in order to ensure that everything is safe, they still tied 100 pounds of hammer and then threw the body into the sea. If the old man had not left a knife, he would have fallen into the same abyssal hell as the hammer and free from the bondage of him, but also swam towards the light. And finally, Edmund escaped from death, reborn. He is also bound to kill a road of revenge belonging to him. And this is the history of literature's most shocking, the greatest story of vengeance, the Count of Monte Cristo.
Could have used those tools to set himself free from the body bag. Well, don't just stand there! Run! Serve the cannon!
When the prison guards found his escape, Edmund has long swum to the shore, and in the survival instinct, he fled into a farmhouse after a full meal and found a few pieces of clothing, so quickly changed that body symbolizes the humiliation and suffering of the prison uniform. And when he inadvertently looked into the mirror, but by their own shock, he has not looked in the mirror for 14 years. Now looking at the vicissitudes of that strange face, a moment actually some trance. He thought of his fiancée Ruth, and saw his father who was proud of himself. If not for the betrayal of his best friend, he will have a bright future. Think of this. Edmund hurriedly left,